Is an introduction to Google Drive. If you log into Google, or just go to Google, and I'll start there. When you go to Google, if you have a Google account, you will see your information up here. You might see an image, you might see your Gmail account, different images, and then you have these little boxes. And here you can go to YouTube, you can search, you can play different games, look at the news, maps, Gmail again, your calendar, or you can go to your Google Drive. All you need to have is a Google account, and you automatically have a Google Drive. Now, Google Drive is online, and therefore anything you put from your personal computer or your school computer onto your Google Drive account, you can access it from any internet connection that is out there. So it is a very useful tool if you are going to be on multiple computers and you don't want to be emailing your things to yourself. Google Drive allows you to be in the cloud, what is called the cloud. Now, there is another function to Google Drive. So when you go into your Google Drive for the first time, and if you've been in there before and you haven't done this, I'm going to go back to Google. You can download Google Drive. So I'm just typing in the search bar, download Google Drive, and you'll see the URL is google.com/drive download. You can download it to your computer for either a Mac or a PC, your phone, your iPad, your Android device. And you can't see it, but if I go straight up, now I'm on a Mac. On a Windows, it's going to be down on your taskbar or in your file folders. But on a Mac, if I go straight up, kind of by where my clock is, I'm going to have a little symbol. And let's see if I can get that symbol up. It's this symbol right here. And it's going to ask you, do you want to save this image? This is the symbol. And you're going to see it on your taskbar. On a Mac, it's going to be up, and I believe on a Windows, it's going to be down on your taskbar. Well, except for Windows 8. That's going to be a little different. You can still get it down on your taskbar on Windows 8. You want to save the file. Okay, so you're going to save it. Now, it downloads pretty easy, and when I open it, I can double click and just install it on my computer. So when I do that, I can take and I can open up my Google Drive folder. And here is my Google Drive folder. You can see it on the side. And these are all my folders in it, and these are like my PowerPoint templates. These are all my templates. And if I were to drag something in, like this website, I can drag and drop it. Now it does take it off of your desktop, which is where I had it, or where you have. So if you want multiple copies, you're going to have to then right-click and copy this and then paste it in. Because notice it takes it in and out. It's not going to reside in both places. So you have to decide if you want to drag it in and just leave it in your Google account, or if you want to have it both on your desktop and your Google Drive. Now, the nice thing about this desktop version, this is what I generally use. I'm very, very rarely on the internet version, on this version. I just do everything from my desktop, and I have this shortcut. So I have to think of where I was going with that now. Oh, I know where I was going. Anyway, every time I put something in here, so I'm going to just drag and drop this on my desktop. So I'm on my desktop. It's called Free Project Proposal. And if I come to my drive,